Hello everyone, my name is SiC and welcome back to Factorio. Now, you might notice this video has skipped an episode, and that is because, much like the XCOM video that is missing in the third season for War of the Chosen, I had a problem with recording the sound after a Windows update. Basically, I recorded a Factorio episode straight after recording that XCOM 2 episode, but I didn't know that Windows update was going to basically reset all the settings for my recording software, which means that no sound whatsoever got recorded, which is really unfortunate. So I did have a very productive episode. Unfortunately, yeah, I didn't record it. But I can show you pretty easily some of the things that have changed. And one of those things is immediately apparent, is we are starting on the production of grenades. Right, we have a lack of coal coming in, so this is rather slow, but what we wanted to do was create basically production of military science packs, so we can have better so we can have better weapon upgrades and damage upgrades and things like that. So one of the things that we need for that is, let's see, we needed of course the grenades, we needed the gun turrets. I'm making those automatically down here. As you can see, we have some gear wheels coming in, we have some copper coming in, we have some iron plates coming in, though not nearly enough, so we need to expand on that. I don't exactly remember all the changes that I made in the last video, quite a few I think. Nothing here, this is still the same thing as it was before. I guess I made a separate smelting area so that we could have the copper going over this way. This is a nice little colored section of belts right there. Yeah, we also completely filled out our iron mining facility on this patch at least. There's nothing else that we can build there anymore, which means we need to expand, because in order to make let's see, what else were we making? We were making piercing rounds magazines. For that we need steel plates, we need copper plates, and we need firearm magazines. Now that means we need a better production of firearm magazines. Right now we only have the 4, and that is not going to be enough. We need to make a separate setup exactly like this, or like this, for that stuff. We also are going to need steel. Steel is not being made quite yet. We're going to need a separate area like this to craft steel. Now, we don't have enough iron ore coming in to craft all of that stuff, because currently all of our iron ore is being used up by for making other stuff in the factory. So that means we need to expand to get more iron ore. We need to make more smelteries right over here, and we're going to use those 4 smelting blocks, I think, to create 2 smelting blocks of steel, which we will then use in other machines, in ammo, and whatever else that is going to require that stuff. Right, so we have turrets coming in. We have quite a few turrets. We have 48 right now. Oil processing is finished with researching. Let us research bullet shooting speed, maybe, or flammables. Flammables could be cool. Leads to rocketry and a bunch of other stuff. Actually, doesn't get us anything useful right away. Electric energy distribution, however, is really good. So we're going to be researching that. Alright, so I guess I wanted to create that stuff right here. I wanted to make the military science packs right there. And we are being attacked. Let's have a look. These guys are in attack, yeah. Alright. Now we have 2.1 million ore right there, and we have 273,000 bits of ore right here. Not sure how much that is. It is falling just outside of the range. I think we should go for this, for the steel production area. But that means we're going to have to make a small outpost. Now luckily we have plenty of turrets. We have plenty of ammo to feed those turrets for the short term, but we don't have enough walls. So we're going to get some walls. We're also going to get some transport belts, because we're going to need a lot of those. we need less stone. So we're going to get rid of that. Let us see. Yeah, let's... Wow. Oh, I see. This isn't blocked off. Interesting. Let's make this full, I guess, and... Crap, no. Right. We'll do it like that. Got plenty of that stuff. At some point we could actually get rid of this as well, because this isn't actually being useful to us anymore. But for now, 2500 belts will be fine. We have... Let us see. We have electric poles. We're going to need quite a few of those. Right, so we're going to be crafting that, and then... yeah. We need to start making our first little expansion that is going to be outside of the factory. Now, ideally, of course, I would like to do this by train, but we don't have access to trains yet. Which means we're going to have to walk, and we're going to make a really long transport belt, which is going to be annoying, because it just has to be defended, and, well, that's going to be tricky, I think. But we'll see. We'll see. I forgot about one thing, apparently, which is mining drills. That is dumb. Right, at some point we are going to need to... Oh, crap. Need to automate... Oh, shit, man. Holy... Oh, we're getting too close to spawners. I see. We need to get rid of these spawners as well. Get rid of that small worm. Right, this is still a small base. So this will be pretty easy. Only one or two aliens are going to be popping out because there's only 2 spawners. There we go. I'm already half that thanks to that worm though, which is unfortunate. But we're going to have to clear out this other little base as well, and then we're going to start making a perimeter. And choosing to do this at night is actually a pretty bad idea. But, oh crap, oh shit. Yeah. Okay, yeah, this is a bad idea. We need to fall back a little bit. We are going to place some turrets. Oh! Oh, that is so close. Okay. Well, like I said, turrets. And we're going to want to automate this a little bit. So we're going to start spacing this out. And we're going to have a turret at every pole. And we're going to have those set up all around the perimeter. Let's see, we have the turrets right here. We have one just off the side there, I guess. Right, like so. And we're going to fill them up with a bit of ammo. So 100 for each for now. Should do quite nicely. We are full health again. It is becoming dawn. Which means that we... Ooh, this base is slightly smaller. Right. We're going to have to creep forward a little bit. And place some turrets. Right, I'll focus on the spawner. The turret can kill the incoming aliens. We're going to clear this area. And then we're going to start building some mining drills. Right, we need to kill that spitter. There's another spitter right there. Another small worm. Not too concerning, but it is something we need to... Right. Alright, cool. Well then. Actually, we should probably repair these, because they're going to be taking up a separate inventory slot, which is not good. I want these guys stacked up nicely and cleanly. Alright, so we can get electric mining drills, and this is actually quite nicely spaced out bit of a patch, or ore patch, I suppose. Right, so we'll be doing this all over the patch once we have enough resources to do so. We're going to be leading several streams of ore out of here, I think. And of course we need to have some poles. We're going to connect these up. Right, so we're going to have to connect these up with the main base. Alright, you know what? I'm going to be going back and forth a little bit to get some resources and basically setting up our power lines. That is not too interesting to watch, I guess. I'll be right back. Alright, we're doing pretty well. I'm making a basic defense line. We're going to keep one space in between the turrets and the walls because the aliens can attack one tile behind the wall, so this will keep them just safe, but also at maximum firing distance, which is fantastic. Alright, well, I didn't pay attention for a second there. Yeah, we need to be down here. We're going to double up this wall, and well, as you can see, I set up a basic line. So we can have about 4 lines coming down this way, and then we'll probably have a few more lines coming down here. And we're going to drag this all the way up along the power lines, I guess, and then up into the smelting area. So actually we're going to follow this wall. We're going to follow this sign, or this line, I guess. And then we're going to cross over to this side, come up, and then divide them up into the smelting blocks. I think that will be fine. But first I need to finish this, so I'll be right back. Alright, so we finished setting up our little defense line. For now I've put all of my ammo into 2 wooden chests, which are now being put onto the belt, and this belt goes all the way around the defensive perimeter. So maybe every once in a while we'll have to come back here, put some ammo back into these boxes, but eventually we could automate that process, or we could make laser turrets at some point. Let's see what else is there. We need to activate this little line, and I hadn't done that yet, except for just a little bit, as you can see, because this is going to create another bit of pollution, and that is going to draw in even more aliens, and I didn't want to do that until my defensive perimeter was safe and checked, basically. So every turret is going to grab about 5 ammo or 7 ammo, I think. It's not entirely... well, we can check. This turret is 10. Every turret is going to have 10 bits of ammo. Alright then. Cool. Now, I'm going to close up this wall until we can make some gates. I have the tack available, but yeah, we still need to do some work on that. Now it's time to create the beltway into our main factory. So this is going to be the uppermost belt right here. And I think we're going to keep on the left hand side, otherwise we're going to have to go through the forest, which is annoying. So we need to clear 4 spaces. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this one needs to go up. And we are being attacked. Where exactly? I saw 10 things being destroyed. But I didn't quite catch where that is happening exactly. I also have more walls over here, by the way, as you can see. Some of it is getting a little bit damaged as aliens reach it and start to destroy my stuff. I don't see anything that seems to be missing straight away. And of course, at some point we're going to have radar towers here as well, because I can't see shit, and that's not acceptable. Alright, let's move this up. Shotgun shell damage. Like, I've started doing some generic research. Maybe at this point we should do something more interesting, like engines, so we can move towards the train. Train stations are going to be increasingly important to us. I mean, we already have to expand to get more iron. So yeah, we need to get that technology up and running as quickly as possible. Make some engines. Well, we can leave that there actually, because we're going to have 3 more to the side there. Let's see. We need to go up onto this height, basically. So we can have a look where we need to be exactly. Right, so we dedicated all of that already to something. Yeah, we could do 1, 2, 3, 4 right there and still have spaces for everything else that we need, I guess. Or we could do it downwards a little bit, which means that the one we are leading right now is going to have to be right there. Right. Let me finish setting this up, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I hooked everything up, and I just realized we're also going to be having a problem with coal production. Look at this. We filled this up entirely, or almost entirely, and basically it's not going anywhere. This one is already completely empty. We might as well replace it. So we'll place that one down there, hook it up to that side. Of course it's going to need some power. But yeah, basically we're producing as much coal as we can, which is really unfortunate because we're going to need more coal to start production of more iron and more steel, of just steel in general, really. So yeah, we're still going to siphon some of this off and bring it down, but yeah, we need to find another source of coal at some point. So let's see, what else do we have? Let's turn off pollution for a second. Well, we have 110 coal down here. That is useful. That is a decent patch. And we have 269 coal up there. We have 737 coal up to the left. This could actually be a power station by the looks of it. We have water, we have coal, so we could have like a power station like this. We could have that over there as well. Yeah. Right, let me craft a few of these. Alright, so we're making more iron, right? This stuff is going to have to go down. It's going to come back out this way. And it's going to be the outermost for now. Now, I'm not entirely sure where I had planned the steel yet. I think I had an idea, but I'm not entirely sure yet where it's going to go exactly. Let's see, we should research railway next, for sure. Right, so we have iron here. We're going to have iron ore coming in from over here. The smelteries are going to be right here. We can add some extra plates on the mini-map, so we know exactly what is going to go where. Right, and this one down here is going to be one as well, I guess. Yeah. I think what we might do is just make steel smelting here, and then we can have an aorta go all the way around. Let's see, we have the blueprint book, and this is what we're going to need. So let's have a look. Oh, we have plenty of space for now. We could definitely make that here. And we have like the 4 belts right there. We could save some space even. Let's see, we do it like this. Then the other one doesn't really fit, but you know what, that's okay. We can save this space for something else. We're going to line this up with the ones above it. We're going to have 4 bits of steel smelting, I think. Right, and I guess this should be in the book as well. So we have 5 blueprints now. That's useful. Or actually, this might not even be the correct one, because to make steel, let's have a look at steel. We're going to need 5 iron plates. That's quite a lot, and we're not going to get enough off of this, so we're going to need a double lane of the smelteries. So let's remove all this. And that even queues up all the trees for deconstruction. So as soon as we have robots, they're going to start removing that stuff. Let's have a look. I don't think we have a smeltery like this. We have this one. We have a production facility, another production facility, basic production, a little bit more advanced production, and a smeltery. Okay, so this is not going to be enough. We're going to have to change some things around. But that's fine. We're going to have this 4 right here, so I guess, you know, we're going to go down like this. Place it right there. Right, and we're going to have to get this stuff right there. And let's see, is this still going to cut it? No, it's not. So we're going to have to change things around a little bit. We're going to have to make these power poles in the middle there, I guess. Right, suggested tutorial. We have railway stuff available to us. We're not going to use it yet. Automated rail transportation, we need that for train stops, and without train stops we really can't do anything. So yeah, definitely much needed. And then we're going to get another belt right there. Right, and we need to get rid of some of these trees, and this is going to be an annoying process, but in the end we will have steel, and that is going to make quite a difference, I think. Right, and this one needs to go out by 1, this one does not. So we can get rid of that. Alright. Cool, so we'll run this up, like so. Get rid of this tree. And we're going to be setting up this smeltery right here. I'll be right back. Right, so this is all set up. We're going to need some more stuff, obviously. This is also not quite going to work out, but we need some steel smelting first. So we're going to have to get some coal over in this direction as well. And let's see, where can we get coal from? We have coal coming down over here. We could probably snatch some of it. Yeah, this seems pretty decent. We could snatch some off of here and then go with underground belts or something. It's going to be a little bit ugly, but it's our only source of coal for now, so we're going to have to make this work. Crap. Right, and then we're going to need a couple of underground belts. Let's see. Crap, no. Oh man, I hate being on these belts. It's annoying. Alright, and this is of course why we need to have the 2 bits of separation in the middle there, so that we can do this. Alright, so then we need to be down, or we can just continue this and then go down. Yeah, I think we need to continue this. It's going to be slightly ugly, but it's going to work. Right, like so. And then we'll go down over here, come out the other side. Keep plenty of space to work with. And actually, probably at this point, let's see, we need to go underneath. And we can go underneath here. Actually, we still need this belt. But that's fine. We only need 5. And we can get 3 on the belts here. So we have coal and iron this one and double iron on that one. And I was thinking as well, we're going to need a separate smelting area, so that we actually have access to that other stuff as well. But we're going to set it up first so we can make the blueprint. Let's see, we're going to need something right here, something right there. We're going to have a splitter. Let's see, one belt is going to come down on top of this. That is not quite going to work out, is it? No, it's not. Actually, we could switch this down and go along here. I guess no, because that messes with that output. Ooh, I'm boxing myself in here. That is no good. Right, so we're going to have to reroute this area, I think. Yeah, definitely. And of course, there's only going to be 2 after this point, so maybe it's not such a huge deal, but it's still annoying. Right, so we're going to go down over here. We'll see in the future how it turns out. We're going to bring this over here. Yeah, this is already annoying. This is going to be in the way, and let's see, we need to get this as an underground belt so that we have access to this. Yeah. Right. This is going to go up. This is going to go over in this way for just a bit longer. Right. This is the way it's going to be. Right. So then we have another bit of iron coming in from over here. Right. Yeah, this is going to work out just fine. Didn't look like it for a second, but we can basically do this. Let's see, we need... well, crap. No, it's still going to work out fine. Look, 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 look. We can do this. We can run this over like that. We'll run this over like that. Right. And again, it's going to be ugly, but it's going to work. This is going to go up and down. But we'll connect it from... ah, come on, people. We'll connect this like so. We'll get another underground belt. Like so. And then we can continue this down. Or downwards, I guess. And this needs to go to the side a little bit. And then this one needs to run into that. So that we have a little bit of extra space to work with over here. And everything is going to be just fine. Oh man, alright. Automated rail transportation is done. Automobilism could be researched. Actually, you know what? Let's do tool belt. We're still working on military science, man. Holy shit. But we needed the expansion. So we're going to have that second bit set up as well. We're going to have... yeah, you know what? Basic steel processing for now, it works. We are going to have to make some medium electrical poles. For that, we are going to need steel and we're going to need copper. I don't have copper in my possession right now, but we can get some. We'll get some. And then we're going to have to work with medium electrical poles over here. Otherwise, this isn't going to work out. Like this already, these small wooden poles, they're in my way. It's not working. It's, they need to go. Alright, so we got some of this. Let's craft some small electrical poles. Or medium electrical poles, sorry. Yeah, we can get rid of these. Because, like I said, they're in the way. We need to have long-handed inserters over here. The same thing on that side, otherwise it's not going to work. Right, so we're going to craft 20 of those. We're going to get the medium electrical poles. And they also cover a wider area, which is fantastic. We can get 4 of these at a time. Right, like so. Right, so we'll get this on the outside, switch one position, and we're going to get rid of that tree. We'll do it like that. We have the long-handed inserters, which need to be on this side of things. Ooh, we're making a slight mistake here, I see. There we go. Alright, and then the long-handed inserters on this side, of course. Alright, Steelworks is up and running. Let's get some of this for our personal use. And again, same problem over here. How did I not see that? There we go. Alright, so now of course we need to make this into a blueprint as well. So we have 2 blueprint books? Really? That's annoying. Oh no, the blueprint book needs to fit into that space. That's what's going on. Alright, I guess we need this area as well. Right? Yeah. We'll just save it like this for now, I guess. Steel smelting 1. Cool. And now we can, in fact, copy this a couple of times. So let's get 4 of those set up. These can share. Awesome. So what did we need? We needed grenades, which we are making, gun turrets, which we are making, and piercing round magazines. For that we needed copper plates, steel plates, and firearm magazines. So we need steel plates and firearm magazines. They're going to go onto 1 belt. And we're going to get a second belt of copper plates. And stuff is being destroyed. We need to hurry before they do too much damage. So far, it's just being damaged. Nothing is destroyed yet. Well, 2 objects were destroyed just now. Ah, I see. It was just the 2 guys. 3 guys. 4 objects were destroyed. Belts. Yeah. 1 of these. Right, everything is okay again. Yeah. This is going to be a continuous problem until we get a fixed wall, which is going to take some time. But for now, we still have some turrets that we can place down. So we're going to do exactly that. Let's get another one right there. And they're going to have to share ammo for now. And I suppose a wall could be good. Might be in order here, I think. This is single one. Like so. Just to get a little bit of extra defense. And I guess the same is going to be true over here. Right, that functions well. As well. Right, and I guess we can just pull this wall all the way over. That's going to be fine. Right. Tool belt was finished. Let us research sulfur processing, because we're going to need that as well. Right, things are growing. Things are looking up. Things are looking well. We have the book. Let's see. We needed a manufacturing plant. So let's switch over. We needed a double-sided thing to have 3 items on it. And that is exactly what this is, so that is perfect. This could be our research potion facility thingy, I guess. Now we're going to have more ammo production over here, so I'm guessing we could do production of regular or the advanced ammo over here. Two of them, I guess. And then we're going to need regular ammo production. To go over here. Right, we'll get 2 of those. Well, it gives me plenty of things to set up. So I'll get cracking on that, and I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, we suffered another attack. I put down some turrets. Things are progressing well, but we have finished doing our research, and I noticed we have batteries. So we're going to start on batteries as well, because well, it leads us on the way to logistical robots, and I want my robots, man. They're so useful. They're so good to have. Right, so we're making a basic area over here for this kind of stuff. We're going to get steel implemented over here. Now we're going to have, let's see, a setup over here like this, which this is going to lead into. And we're going to get steel on this side, which means we need to run that up. We have a ways to go, to be fair. Actually, we're going to go the long way around. I'm not going to cut my way through the forest. I just want to have these guys over on that side, so we can make a nice little aorta and go from go in different directions with it. I guess, but this one for sure is going to go up. And I guess we should make it close to actually where? So those things are going to be on this side. Okay, good to remember. Let's see, we're going to have the iron ore coming in over here, which means I can make this stuff right there. I'm going to break my own rule for a second by following this along and having a 5 belts. Actually, no, let's not be lazy about this. Let's do it properly straight away, because it's going to bite us in the ass later on, and I don't want that. Actually, well, we need it to be up here, right? So we can basically go up all the way. It shouldn't even matter. Right. Got some annoying trees. And again, all of this has to be manual for now, but as soon as we get robots, our life is going to get a hell of a lot easier. And it's taking some time now because I'm taking my time to set everything up properly and on a large scale. Usually you can do this a lot quicker, but of course you're also going to run into problems sooner because of the smaller scale that you at first envisioned for yourself. Right, so we need to be down a little bit. I don't know exactly what height, so we're going to check that now. Right, so we're going to be over on this height, right here. Get rid of a tree. Second tree. More stuff is being destroyed. Walls. Crap. Actually, let's finish this now, just because we can. There we go, and now we need to run. They destroy the wall. Alright, so we're going to also get a splitter over here and then switch some steel over into this direction. Huh. I guess the attack is over. They got killed. Excellent. Alright. So steel is now coming up. We're going to bring this one down like so. We're going to get an underground belt right there. We're going to swing this back up. This is a bit of an interesting bit of design, I think. Alright. Get these splitters. And now we just need to get the copper up here. And I guess copper is going to follow along on the outside here as well. Right, because we have a line of copper coming down. It's not all being used, so we can basically... Well, we could basically connect these back up and then follow this line along on this side. Right, and we need to be one space apart, so we know that already. Like, we need to be one space to the left of the ore line. And the other ore lines are going to be right there. Yeah. Alright, things are getting more interesting. So we're going to jump the wall there. We won't make it all the way, which is unfortunate, but we'll do it like so. And about the same height, I guess. We'll jump the wall right there. Cool. So we'll go down a little bit. What we're going to do here is, what I want to do is get 2 splitters, like so, so it gets divided more evenly across the belt. It's going to be a little bit more compressed. Oh man, the trees. The freaking trees, man. They're annoying. And another one. Almost there though, almost there. At some point, once we have robots, we're going to delete whole fields of these all at once. Right, so we have, this one is going to be like so. So we need an underground belt to go like so. And then this is 4 wide, and again, I don't want to break my own rules, so we're going to go do it like this. Yeah. Ah, trees. Come on. Alright, I'll finish setting this up, and then I'll see you guys in a second. Alright, so this is all set up. I'm not sure how fast this is going to be, but we'll see. The battery is also done researching, so we're going to research something else. Electric energy accumulators are, yeah, they're basically necessary to have any worth out of these batteries, or solar panels at least in the future. But that is something we are going to want to get. Now I think we're going to need a second. You know what? We can try splitting this belt and see how that works, but I don't know, I don't think it's going to be as efficient, but we'll see. We'll put a splitter in here. Alright, go down by 1. And then we're going to do this same thing again. Up by 2, down by 1. We're going to get a splitter. We're going to need the underground belts, like so. One of these guys is going to go right there. Alright, like so. And the other guy is going to go over here. Now I'm thinking I want to have one of these supplies, one of these blocks as my personal supply of ammo for when I go to war. And then the other one can be used for, well, they can be used for science. Is what I was going to say. I kind of lost the word that I was going to use, but yeah, science, man. All right. So this will be my personal supply. I'll finish setting this up later. We need power in the middle there. Alright, so now we have this. We have all the components we need to start making research. Right. And which is then going to go down over in this area. But let's see. Let's make sure that we know exactly what everything is. We're going to have firearm magazines right there. 2 times. We're going to have a red firearm magazines right there. This is steel. Alright, is there anything else that we're missing? I don't think so. No. Good. You know what, actually we've been playing for a while. I'm going to set this up later. And please leave a like and a comment below if you enjoyed this content and wish to see more. And I'll see you guys for whatever video I do next.